Hey, it's King McKay. Now if you're a Tyrion fan, you may have noticed, like myself, that he has had very little to do in the story since around halfway through Season 5. All of Season 6, it was almost as if he was a side character with only a few given scenes in any episode. The only things we saw him do, or achieve in any way, was feed some dragons and be named Hand of the Queen. His entire journey with the Sons of the Harpies, with everything for stopping the slavers and making the deal, all flopped at the end and Dany had to come and save them with her dragons. So if we look at the episodes through all the last 2 seasons, we see that Tyrion is only just starting to do big things this episode. And what was he doing? Back-channeling with his family and plotting with Varys because of her bad actions. So we believe that Tyrion's character will get more action as we're starting to see now, and his new arc will be something entirely different from what we've seen before. And some people believe that that arc will be betraying Daenerys. Now before we can know this for sure, we have to look at Tyrion's relationship to his family, the Lannisters. Even with years of mistreatment and spite, Tyrion loves the Lannister name, and he will fight to protect it, and he has fought to protect it. He led the Battle of Blackwater Bay for Joffrey, for Lannisters, for Cersei's reign. He was willing to put himself in extreme danger against extreme odds with very, very low chances of victory to protect the Lannisters. We even hear him say, "I never bet against my family," though that's exactly what he's currently doing. And we know that decision is really heavily weighing on him, and he's constantly second-guessing himself. We even see the surprise from Nikolai, who plays Jaime.
It's at the very core of who they are as Lannister. They've been raised, they've lived in this bubble, that the most important thing is your family. You know, even if you have fights within the family, you still, you're loyal. And for Tyrion to just jump ship and go straight to the enemy of all enemies.
We also see that Tyrion has always wanted to lead after his father and take charge of Castle Rock and House Lannister as he feels it's his birthright.
I want what is mine by right.
This desire and headstrong Lannister nature that Tyrion has really reflects the type of House Lannister that Tywin built up, though he was too blind to see it in Tyrion. This exact parallel was brought up in a conversation between Jaime and his aunt after Tywin's death. Who will protect us now? Jaime kissed her on the cheek. He left his son. Aye, he did. That's what I fear the most, in truth. Jaime thought that was a queer remark. Why should you fear? Jaime, she said, tugging on his ear. Sweetling, I have known you since you were a babe at Joanna's breast. You smile like Garyon and fight like Tay. And there's some Kevin in you too, else you would not wear the coat. But Tyrion is Tywin's son, not you. So clearly Tyrion is a Lannister, and he wants to rule from Castle Rock as one, and this desire may have led to his decision to send the Unsullied to the Rock in the first place. Tyrion loves the Lannister power and name. He cares for the Westerland people, as seen at the loot train attack, and most of all, he loves his brother. The only reason he suggested himself personally going to King's Landing, which was stupid and reckless and no need, he could have sent an emissary or a note, and if he could contact Bran anyway, he could just do the message through him. The only reason he went there is because he wanted to see Jaime, his brother who he loves. Nothing about his character drives him to want to fight the Lannisters, just Cersei, and the only reason he backs Daenerys is he believes it will restore Westeros to a better rule. But what happens when Tyrion starts to realize that Daenerys' conquest may not be better for the realm, but maybe it will destroy it? Since episode 2, we've had a significant conflict between Daenerys and Tyrion. Tyrion wants to save Westeros in a diplomatic and peaceful way, where Dany just wants to take it, and if she has to use blood and fire to get there, she will. So far this conflict hasn't blown up, because at first Tyrion's been able to sway her, but now with ever-increasing losses on Dany's side, she has become more and more ruthless, which came to fruition when she burned Dickon Tarly and Randall Tarly alive with her dragons. This scene was a shocking and brutal, yet perfect parallel to the scene we got with the Mad King, Daenerys' father, who burned Brandon Stark and Rickon Stark alive with wildfire. Looking at the parallel between these events, we actually find out there was a foreshadowing in Jaime's mispronunciation of Dickon's name to Rickon.
So Jaime.
Rickon.
Dickon.
Which 100% shows us the show was pointing to the Mad King's actions in relation to Dany's actions. So with Dany's conquest becoming more aggressive and devastating for the realm, and Tyrion's fears becoming more and more real every episode, and with people like Jaime and Varys influencing him, telling him he must change Dany's course of action, we will see if he will stay true to his oath and stay with Daenerys, or he'll fall to his own principles of never betting against his family. A big prophecy in the books is the 3 betrayals of Dany, once for blood, once for gold, and once for love. Will Tyrion betray Dany for the love of his family, as seen through Jaime, for the love of his people, as seen in the loot train attack, or for the love of Westeros, as seen through his exceptional role as the King's Hand back in Season 2 and 3, or will Varys grow some balls and Tyrion and Varys will come together, look Dany in the eye, and tell her how she's failing her people? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below.
Hey, it's King McKay.